Greetings, fellow citizens. With great and amazing feelings of gratitude to God Almighty, I here come your way once again with the crave for our recovery. Our recovery mission is indeed a true and a clarion call for all. Please permit me to say that it will be an out of way if anyone should think along the line of selfish or personal ulterior motivation along the line. I am making this all clarion call to you, especially the victims and the fallen generals of the collapsed INSME project, as a passion and as a pain to my heart when I find the hearts of people who has broken, who have lost in one way or the other through a legitimate contract entered by them with their hard-earned money in the same INSME project where I happen to be among the same victims. I know your feelings that it could be that I'm having a personal interest or an ulterior motive. But the answer to that such is as simple as no. I do not have. I'm a humanitarian. That is the way I'm wired. I don't know why that urge for the recovery, yes, the difference of the fallen generals became more a louder outcry and of more relevance to me than to pursue the process of reform from the INSME, so-called INSME, and Kuda Bank, the recipient bank of the collapsed INSME project, became paramount. Now, fellow citizens, I propose to you the process of the recovery by way of a voluntary organization known as Better Profits. And I equally extended to you a scenario of a war-torn zone, which could be any country, okay, and the process of an army or military troops sent to such a country in the area of peacekeeping mission. Same also is the mission of a Red Cross. And also, I use the analogy of an accident scenario where you find first aiders. And the action or the presence of the first aiders is just to give a quick and immediate treatment to the victims, pending the arrival of a doctor. Fellow citizens, this is a case of money. Just like in the case of liquidation or bankruptcy of a financial institution. That is where the case of merger and acquisition, an outright sale, comes in. As well, in the case of an accident, loss of property, even theft, burglary, yes, and what have you in the commercial setting, an insurance indemnity clause or policy comes in. Gentlemen and ladies, here we are. We have fallen victim of the INSME crash. The website and all that has to do with the assignment of bonus of 60 days is now like a mirage. And here is Better Profits. what has actually come to place is a recovery that is quick and brisk to restore all that we have lost and cushion us on a better ground to pursue redress and reform from the fallen INSME project, which you know would involve a legal process of litigation and also a procession from that we have to involve CBN, the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, and equally as we may have our extension into the presidency, because such bank as of Kuda is not an existing bank. It's not a physical bank. It is an online bank, as well as an e-commerce, as well as a wallet bank. So you can't find them on any landmark of a location. But hence, they are under the control of CBN. The corporate, the directors and signatories of such bank, attention will be called for. And those accounts in subject to litigation shall be frozen. And on failure to make a reform, such bank, being the Kuda, will also be suspended and licensed revoked. And here, in pursuing such redress or matter, will not be a one-day process and will never be a zero funding process. You know, this is why the clarion call for all victims, parties that are involved, to show up by appearance. We cannot pursue a redress just in the WhatsApp group. We cannot pursue a redress just online or on the internet. We need to come out. And I want to appreciate you so far for the courage, for your loyalty, and for your answer to the clarion call made this week by way of attendance on Monday, being the 8th day of February 2021. With all of you who were present, like I did appreciated you, from INSME level 1, 2, and 3, where we have Mrs. Nkeru Abanewo, and INSME level 4 and level 3, Mrs. Maureen Oham Nefu, Mrs. Maureen Oham Nefu, INSME level 3, Mrs. Fumilayo Fajimi. Mrs. Maureen Oham Nefu came all the way from Igbojuleki. Mrs. Fumilayo Fajimi came all the way from Ogun State. And as well, Mrs. Adesonia Folashade and Mr. Oluwadare, Mr. Adesina Folashade came all the way from Ikpori in the Lagos Island. And Mr. Oluwadare Taiwo, all the way from Apapa. I praise your courage. Among, just to mention very few, you see, your coming out was a very big synergy. It creates the ground for the way forward. Now we are fighting a just fight of recovery and even reform from INSME Kuda Bank. Your coming out really went a long way to show that we are in. So, I am using this privilege to disabuse the mindset of some set of people among us who thought that the Better Profit Organization, all the way from Alberta, Canada, also, accorded status in UK, United States of America, Belize, and some other countries. It's not a Ponzi scheme. Because somebody in the group made mention of something of sort. And I had to close that group since Monday because we have been busy in the money making. Yes. When you have where the money is making, please stand by. Don't take lose a sight. We've made so much money that we have recovered almost all that we lost to INSME. The level 6 money, the level 3 money is almost recovered. And there are proof for you to see that it's not good staying here making unnecessary argument while there is money to be made. A Ponzi scheme is a form of fraud that lures investors and pays profits to earlier investors with funds from more recent investors. The scheme leads victims to believe that profits are coming from product sales or other means, and they remain unchanged. That other investors are the source of funds. Believe me, there is no sale of product in better profit. There is nothing like a Ponzi scheme in what we call a crowd rising. Go to your dictionary and find out the true meaning of crowd rising. Ladies and gentlemen, crowd rising is the way out of total loss, a way out of financial crisis. Are you getting me? And what is crowd rising? A 100% certified platform, a relative one-time payment. There is no hidden fees and there is no instant payment. Trying to liken it to a job, isusu, akawo, is just an overstatement, because in crowd rising, there is nothing like payback. It is more or less a practice of funding a project or venture by raising small amount of money from a large number of people. And ladies and gentlemen, this is where I'm going to end it. But before I end, may I make this warning. For this group to remain unlocked or limited to admin, please, never you try to post an ultra-vires post. If that means a post that is not in any way related or has to do with our recovery. And if at all you are still doubting the integrity or the credibility or the genuinity or the transparency of crowd rising, I am sorry, you may exit from this group. That means recovery is not for you. And if I must say again, better profit is not a high risk voluntary organization, and they don't have any account that you are paying to the organization, in the sense that we are victims. We are making donation. It's not even a payment. We are making donation for our own self-recovery. And that donation is key to donation of people who have been in that community before we. There are people that are victims of certain vices or certain past events or past failures or past whatever experience, who have been there before us. So the essence of calling the first aid or joining this community is freely and for us to recover or cushion ourselves from what we have fallen in. Whether it is 1,680 or 6,800 or 62,000 or 140 something or even 3 million INSME level 9. This platform is bound to donate to you within a matter of 1 week to 60 days. Over 327 million naira per individual. And it's not asking anything from you for you to make a donation of once in a lifetime donation of 10,000 naira. You make the registration, the system will direct that pay. And once you've done that, you have opened the door for your unlimited donations. You can see the platform has been closed since Monday, being the 8th day of February. From that Monday till now, Saturday, I have been able to make almost 320,000 naira with 10,000 naira donated on the 1st day of February. Imagine I staying in the group arguing with me. Even you that have been in the group, I locked it. How much have you made? How much have you recovered since 1st of February? When I'm already heading for the next level, where I'm going to receive a donation of 1.28 million. Gentlemen and ladies, if I get 1.28 million, how much did I lost in INSME level 6 account? 658,000 naira. But I am getting 1.28 million by next week. I don't think it profits anybody to begin to doubt the integrity of a crowdfunding. Just take your dictionary or your phone, check the meaning of crowdrising, and that will humble you. And before I even leave, let me just share a scripture with you. Maybe you need to go to if you are a Christian, go to the book of 2 Kings, chapter 7, verse 3 to 20. You will get the account of 4 lepers that were in the city gate. When the situation was so tough in Syria that in fact the whole city was besieged, and this leper stormed over foodstuff. However God did it, nobody knows. But they decided that if we should even part away with this food, we cannot take away because it's like a whole feed for the whole village. They decided to share that story by going to the king to report. That is exactly what I'm doing. You, whether you join or you don't join, I'm already making it. But because I feel for people who have already lost so much of their hard-earned money, I decided to share that they too will be a part of the recovery process. When you are to donate, it is an act of God. Luke chapter 6 verse 38 says, "Give, and it shall be given unto you." And let me tell you, if you are of the mindset of the millionaires or millionaires or whatever, giving is receiving. Givers never lack. It takes sowing for you to reap. You cannot reap where you did not sow. And once you make a one-time donation of 10,000, your door is open. You receive it twice, 20,000. You receive it 4 times, 80,000. You receive it 8 times, 320,000. You receive it 16 times, 1.6 million. You receive it, and over and over and over again, 32 times, 64 times, 128 times, 81.something million, and finally 256 times. That is 327.6 million. And you re-enter again. I will stop this video so far. Watch out to my post. I will be giving you updates of my earnings. It's not only me. Those people from INSME that attended on Monday has equally made the recording of some profit. Yes, they will equally post their record. And you will tell me the difference of the man that heard and the man that took action. Than for us to remain in the WhatsApp group looking and expecting something that is not realistic or thinking Ponzi scheme. Please, the dictionary is there. Look at what the meaning of Ponzi scheme, and look at what crowd rising, and your decision will make you either a victor or a victim. Thank you, and may you remain blessed forever. Till I come your way again, I remain your humble servant, Captain James Okoronkwo. God bless you.